My buddy Brian Crowley with me, WPTV analyst, longtime top flight Palm Beach Post political reporter. Brian, let me set this story up for you to react to. State lawmakers said universal school choice is coming to Florida if they have their way, and the GOP in control of the House and Senate. The bill filed this week strips the low-income requirements from the Family Empowerment Scholarship, allowing any public school eligible student to apply for it. Low-income families, they say, would still get priority. However, families everywhere could apply. Homeschooling can get a slice of state dollars as well if this goes through for things like online lessons or private tutoring.
You can't put a square peg in a round hole. This bill empowers our parents with the freedom to make choices that are right and for their particular child.
Democrats are saying this bill is a betrayal of Florida's public schools. Many Democrats saying that. They worry the result will be more students in private education, where state standards, they argue, for educators and academics do not apply. Brian, we've been hearing about this since the days of Jeb Bush. We have a Republican-controlled legislature. School choice is a national issue, too. And in a world of choice, people say, why not? You hear the debate. What do you think?
Well, the thing that stops most parents from being able to send a child to a charter school is often the cost of going to a private school. And I suppose there's some applause for the idea that you want to help the average parent if they want to send their child to a charter school. But this goes a little further than that. They want to let any parent, so a very, very wealthy parent who wants to send their child to a high-end, exclusive private school, presumably will be getting some taxpayer dollars to help them do that. That seems odd. They already can afford to send their child to a private school. They do in the very high-end schools that don't allow the middle class or others to attend. And it's an interesting way to try to use taxpayer dollars.
Aside from the financial stratification concerns and debate, the fundamental issue about choice versus the longstanding public school education system. Educators in the one realm say it's going to continue to erode our ability to provide a broad education to as many as possible. Others say, but we live in a world where anybody, you heard the discussion there briefly, should have a chance. It's been a raging debate. It's only going to intensify here.
Yeah, I mean, Jeb Bush went to war against teacher unions. He went to war against public schools. He briefly started, when he lost the 1994 campaign, he started a school in Dade County, Liberty City Charter School.
I remember.
Which, interestingly, the history of the school was that after Jeb Bush kind of abandoned it, it shut down for lack of funding. So even his own charter school didn't make it. There's always been a lot of questions about some of the charter schools. And this war against public schools is interesting.
As some call it. Some say it's necessary. Others call it a war.
What's necessary is
You think it's a war?
Well, it's been a war since Jeb Bush, and he's continued, even out of office, to campaign against public schools.
Let's talk about another war that is brewing, if we want to use that vernacular. The headlines: DeSantis administration rejecting proposed AP African American Studies class in Florida high schools, basically saying in a letter they are blocking that advanced placement course. They wrote to the College Board, the nonprofit organization, quoting from one article that oversees AP coursework, saying that the Florida Department of Education Office of Articulation said the course is, quote, inexplicably contrary to Florida law and significantly lacks educational value. Though they didn't go into great detail, many are arguing in our free state of Florida, as the governor often trumpets, why are you trying to take a course like this away as part of that free and broad discussion? But this is something we've seen coming in bits and pieces, and it's growing. Your thoughts?
Yeah, and what's also interesting about this is an advanced placement course. This is not a course for the average student. This is a course for students who are doing really well and looking forward to college. Why he would go after this course? It's political. He can make a lot of noise. He ties it into CRT and which is, his critical race theory, and it's just like him going after people who do drag, going after woke, he finds the weakest link and he goes after it and makes political hay out of it, and that's what he's doing with this.
Let's go after another topic that I want you to focus on. Governor Ron DeSantis wants to make a ban on COVID vaccines and mask mandates permanent this year. The governor announcing the idea is another of his 2023 legislative goals, and Forrest Saunders tells us that's not all the proposal would do.
During another of his campaign-style press conferences, Governor Ron DeSantis Tuesday said he's seeking to protect Florida from what he calls the, quote, biomedical security state, denouncing groups like the CDC and Biden administration for their pandemic protection efforts.
They had a lot of momentum. They brought a lot of power to these fights, and they would have won, except for the fact Florida said no.
The Republican now offering a plan to make permanent a slew of COVID mitigation bans enacted during a 2021 special session and set to expire in June.
So the bill passes.
If approved by lawmakers, DeSantis' effort permanently restricts COVID shot and mask rules in schools. It prevents public and private employers from hiring and firing based on mRNA shot status.
Try to relax this arm.
Plus, it prohibits vaccine passports and will aim to shield Florida physicians from censure for speech of unpopular medical opinions.
We need to lead with this by making all of these protections permanent in Florida statute, which we are going to do in the upcoming legislative session.
With Florida Republicans holding supermajorities in both chambers of the legislature, it's likely the idea will get traction, if not easy approval, though Democrats have serious concerns.
84,000+ dead Floridians and counting. Masks work. The CDC has proven that. The mRNA vaccines work.
House Minority Leader Fentress Driscoll saying she worries people will suffer without COVID protections and virus misinformation will compound.
Ron DeSantis, what we witnessed today, he has become the #1 peddler of a dangerous message from the anti-vax establishment. It is a fake ideology with real consequences.
The next step will be to put the governor's plan in writing. A formal bill has yet to make an appearance.
And Brian, we should note his Surgeon General, Dr. Joseph Ladapo, has long been skeptical of vaccines, does not have a background in infectious disease. And this is going to be yet another big debate. And many local school districts may argue, again, for a free state, why can't we make decisions that might fit our county in terms of shots? There are also a whole slew of other shots students need before they can go to school. And I note that I haven't heard them go after those. And there's a lot of things you need to send your child to school. So why this, not those? Your overall take?
Well, people are tired of COVID. People are tired of masks. People are tired of getting shots. You know, we're a country that gets bored and tired very easily and very quickly. And he's been able to turn it into a big talking point for his potential presidential campaign. And you know, he would like everybody to forget that he was one of the leading proponents of masking and getting shots and pushed very hard for this stuff. And many people thought he was doing the right thing. But, you know, he reads the public pretty well, and most of the public is just sick and tired of the whole COVID thing. They don't want to hear about it anymore. And he's playing right to that kind of mindset.
Well, We Next City is a logical extension of this, saying no shots for students to go to school, something that's been in place for decades and decades.
Well, we're already seeing some of that. And, you know, there have been areas around the country where measles has gone up. Right. You know, people are reluctant to get any kind of shot now. We've had this thing where the credibility of the CDC has been attacked. We attack just about every federal agency. We would rather listen to the Surgeon General of Florida, whose credentials in this kind of field is non-existent. And that's just the way we are right now. People are willing to take bigger risk. And I will also add, you know, it was a Kennedy who was leading the anti-vax.
That's true.
You know, decades ago, and still does. So, I mean, the anti-vax movement has been around for a long time.
And crosses party lines, to be very sure. That's a fair point. We'll see what happens with all of it. We'll have your closing thoughts in just a moment.